Hockey Challenge right here at the Langley Event Center. Today's game features Team USA facing off against Team Canada White. Fans, we'd like to acknowledge that we are playing on the traditional territories of the Coast Salish peoples, and in particular, acknowledge our relationships with the Kwetlan, Katzie, Matsqui, Semiahmoo First Nations. For your comfort and as a courtesy for those around you, please refrain from leaving or returning to your seat until there is a stoppage of play. We'd also like to welcome families with young hockey fans to the game tonight, and with that in mind, please refrain from using any coarse language. Thank you.
Underway with gold on the line. Doesn't get any better than this. Listen to this crowd. They're up on their feet.
So if you want to see what the NHL will look like with the new faces in 3, 4, 5 years' time, just tune in and watch this tournament because the faces are right here.
Byram has some room now. Byram walks in, takes a shot, scores! Bowen, Byram, and Reinhardt with 2 chances. Rebound, score! Horvath puts it home. Caulfield completes the hat trick. He says the gold rush is over in BC. Canada is golden once more.
And now it's time to meet your starting lineup. Starting for Team USA, la formation de la part pour l'équipe est unie. At forward, number 37, numéro 37, Max Plant. Number 38, numéro 38, Camille Bednarek. Number 60, numéro 60, Brody Zimmer. On defense, number 47, numéro 47, Will Scan. Number 48, numéro 48, Cole Hudson, starting in goal. Number 40, numéro 40, Jack Parsons. Starting for Team Canada White, la formation de la part pour l'équipe Canada Blanc. At forward, numéro 11, numéro 11, Jackson Vaughn. Number 16, numéro 6, Gavin Hodnett. Number 22, numéro 22, Roger McQueen. Starting defense, number 2, numéro 2, Henry Muse. Number 8, numéro 8, Frankie Morelli. Starting in goal, number 31.
All right, good evening, hockey fans. Welcome back inside the Langley Event Center for the U17 World Hockey Challenge. Here on a Thursday night from the township of Langley. My name is Jay Kelly. Thanks for joining us on hockeycanada.ca and the YouTube channel on Hockey Canada. Tonight's matchup features Team USA undefeated, 5-0 through preliminary action, as they'll go up against Canada White here in search of their first regulation victory. They do have an overtime win, 2 losses and an overtime loss for the Canadians in white. Parsons will get the start here for the Stars and Stripes. He stopped 45 of 48 shots, so 1.5 goals against and a sparkling save percentage of .938. In the other end, it's Agorov. He has stopped 69 of 77, 3.23, and a save percentage of .896. Dropped the puck. Let's play some hockey. Canada wins the opening draw. They'll work left to right across your monitor here on hockeycanada.ca. USA in their blue jerseys with the red and white trim. Puck comes angling towards the goal, and it's cleared out of there. And all the way down the ice. Muse back for it. He left it in behind his own goal, and it's thrown up the far side. Now played dangerously into the middle of the ice. Able to skate onto that one was McQueen, but had it roll off his stick. As Vaughn just missing a hit in the neutral zone. Ellick, he'll wind it up. Goes D to D and now up to center, and it got past everybody down the ice for an early icing call in this one, 49 seconds in. As USA looks to keep their perfect record going, they will play in the gold medal game come Saturday. We know that. Team White here for Canada trying to keep their medal round hopes alive. But it'll all come down tomorrow, as Finland will play Canada White, Canada Red will play Sweden, which looks to be right now the odds-on bronze medal matchup, Canada Red and Sweden. Finland with a win over Canada White, if I've done my math correctly, in regulation will punch their ticket to the finals. We get an icing call here on Canada. We'll bring it back down the ice. Good crowd on hand here tonight at the LAC to watch Canada White take on the USA. And the Americans win the draw back to Whipple. They'll go across the blue line, little tip play. Puck lane loose in the slot, and the Canadians will bring it away to center. Good pass through the neutral zone. Here comes a chintz, and that one goes off a stick. As Zonin couldn't get it on goal. Now USA 3 wide, but they're offside at the blue line as just didn't get the lead feed. So Hagen's mixing it up a little bit. Teams will head for their benches and get in a line change here. $1:28 into this opening period. It's a Canadian jerseys in the crowd here tonight. Face off at the left dot just outside the Canadian blue line, and they win it cleanly. Face off win there for Lindstrom. There's Doyle skating to center. Didn't get to the red line, however, and that'll be another icing call. A stop and start here in this first period as two teams feel each other out. Mentioned the Americans 5-0. 5-3 over the Finns, 7-1 over Czechia, 8-3 over Sweden, 5-2 over Canada Red, and 6-1 over Canada Black. They have not really been tested aside from that Finn game to start the tournament. Canada White playing their 5th game of the tournament here tonight, and we'll play game number 6 tomorrow as a quick shot on, and Agorov makes his first stop of the game. Bouncing puck gets past everybody all the way down the ice, foot race for it. As USA will try and work the puck out as it goes back in behind their own goal. Kept in by Canada. Tried up the near wall this time. And cut off there by Van Volsen. Now maybe a chance for the USA to get. They turn it over. Here's Van Volsen. And a glove hand stop there by Parsons out well, top of his crease. And snatches that one out of midair. Yeah, look at the American goaltender. USA a little careless in their own zone there. Turnover up the middle of the ice. And Van Volsen had a 2-on-1 coming towards the goal. Elected to take the shot. And Persons with his first stop of the game, and it was a quality one. A Canadian face-off win. Puck bouncing in skates. Comes into the slot. Shot was blocked off a leg pad, and now Epperson, who leads the Americans in scoring and this tournament for that matter. Excuse me. Got my numbers wrong there for a second. Nice touch pass through the middle. And here's Stiga. He'll drop it off. Now he'll pick it up along the end wall. Back to the line it comes. Half clapper. Wide of the goal. As the Americans try and generate a little momentum here with some pressure, as that one sailed over top of the goal. Stepping in off his own blue line to keep this puck alive, but only for a moment as it gets to the line and out to center. Zemer will make the turn and throw it right back in. A little slow to react to that puck. Well, Spencer Gill. Chance on the back door, just out of the reach. An American winger streaking towards the net. And now McQueen will get it to the line. Americans will keep it on. They got a 3-on-2. Here comes the chance. Scores! A snapper right to the top corner. Trying to pick up the number. As the turnover happened quickly. And it's Bednarik with his third of the tournament. Quick release, short side, over the glove of Agorov. And the Americans keep it rolling as they jump out to the 1-0 lead here on their second shot of the game. Here comes Higgins, who is the actual leading scorer here. 14 points for Higgins, 5 goals, 9 assists. Iserman just behind him with 9. There's another one. And right on cue, Higgins adds point number 15 as he goes top shelf. You see it, his 6th of the tournament. Has been on absolute fire, and watch where this one comes from. This makes the turn out of the corner, and then Roof Daddy. Pretty to watch. 2-0 Americans. There's Lapointe, found on a pass up the boards. Now McMorrow got bodied off. Puck goes in deep. Whipple back for it first. Played into the middle of the ice dangerously again. As look out, that one took a funny bounce right in front of the goal. And unable to make contact on that one was Sonnet. There's Ellick with an American right on him, but makes a nice play. And they'll get out across center. Here comes a chance for Canada White. Rebound chance off the pad of Persons as USA turn it back up ice quickly. Oh, a hard check thrown there on Austin Baker. And that stapled him to the boards, and he is slow to get back to his feet. And he had the wind knocked out of him momentarily. He looks to be okay as he skates off under his own power, but that was a thunderous check in the neutral zone. Long clearing attempt, stretch feed right on the mark. Here's Van Vliet, scores! Stopped on the first one, buries the second, and the USA out to a 3-0 lead here on 5 shots, 3 goals. As about a 162-foot stretch pass finds the mark at the blue line, and Van Vliet was in alone right from the blue line. Look, 5-hole. Gorov stopped that one, but nobody there to pick up the rebound, and no chance for the Canadian goaltender on the second attempt. Time out, Team Canada White. And an absolute nightmare of a start here for the Canadians. Dream start for the USA. So I get my first look at both these teams in this tournament. And like I mentioned, USA will be off to the gold medal game Saturday and a 5 p.m. Pacific start here from the Langley Event Center. As this will be their final game of the round robin. 3 more games to come tomorrow, however. 2 from here at the Langley Event Center, 1 from SunGod Arena in Delta. The 2 o'clock game will see Czechia against Canada Black, who still have an outside shot at the medal rounds. Canada Red will play Sweden at SunGod at 7 o'clock. Finland and Canada White here at the LEC. Another chance for USA down low as they look high again. Winogorov, who made that stop with the shoulder. Puck along the half boards. Mullen open at the point, covered off now by Marquez. Puck down low, center it, comes back to the line, snap it right on, and off the pad and into the corner. Canada White will clear through center. Good cut. Wrist shot, save for Parsons. Puck is loose. Comes free for Muse. He'll go for a skate. Top of the circle. Parsons with another save, couldn't hang on to the rebound. And Canada will come back up with it momentarily with Marquez. He lost it in a fancy little stick handle there for a Mullen to free up some space. Puck to the blue line and out as Hodnett couldn't quite keep it in. Puck turned over. Here's Zemer. He'll drop it off at the blue line, nobody home. Puck comes out to center. And now back into the Canadian zone. They are just all over the puck. Are the Americans here as Bednarik brings it in offside, then takes a late hit after the whistle, and that might draw a penalty call here, and they probably should. As that hit came well after the whistle, and Plante wants a little extra. Team Canada White playing for their tournament lives. Not much on the line here for USA, but you wouldn't know it here to start this game. 7 minutes in, 3-0 Stars and Stripes as they outshoot Canada 6-4. Puck poked ahead. Lindstrom went down on his own accord. As USA and Plante able to get it out. Here's Bednarik at the center stripe. He'll walk in across the line. Keeps the puck on his stick, plays it back to the blue line. D to D, wrist shot, tipped. It'll stay in play here. And Kennedy will be able to get it out to center. There's Hudson. Plante checked at the blue line. And now Howell. He'll ring it around the boards. Almost intercepted there by Higgins. Hudson will look up ice. Finds Higgins at the blue line. He's out wide, tries a bad angle shot. Nagorov made that stop, and Canada will come away with the puck. Zonin ahead for Muse. Had a roll away from him. Long feed up. Here comes Higgins again. Got a man streaking to the goal. Good defensive play there to break up that potential 2-on-1. Here's Zonin with some speed. Dancing through a couple American defenders. But puck got away from him, and another long pass up the ice for Higgins, who was late in a shift. Muse. Diagonal feed. Away from L'Italien. Puck lane in the zone. Comes across the ice here for Ritchie. He'll throw it towards the goal, and Persons will stop play with a glove hand stop. So again, some extracurricular after the whistle. Get used to that, I'm sure, here tonight. Some always like to be interactive during the webcast, the broadcast here tonight. And if you're watching on hockeycanada.ca or the YouTube channel of Hockey Canada, feel free to get at me via Twitter during the proceedings tonight. You can reach me via Twitter at PXP4Sports. PXP for Sports if you want to have a chat with me via social media during the game. Checking the feed intermittently in the intermission. Got any questions, comments, concerns on your mind? Send them my way. There's another chance. There's a good save there from Agorov in tight. One-timer, that one goes wide. And Canada hemmed in here a little bit. As they'll get it to the line, it's held on. That one deflected, looked like a high stick. As Humphreys got away with that as it comes out to center. Mullen makes the play. McMorrow out wide. Right in on goal now, and Agorov down, makes a paddle stop. Mullen from the point. Toe drag and a snapper that goes off the stick of Lidstrom, up and out. And we'll get another whistle here with 10:40 to go in this first period. USA out shooting Canada white 9-4. As they scored 3 goals on their first 5 shots. As there is a lot of talking going on between the two benches as you get a look at the crowd here tonight. Stiga comes out for this draw for USA. Looks like McQueen will take it here for Canada White, and a quick conversation at the Canadian bench here. As the coaching staff all matching red ties tonight. Sharp look over there. Canadians win the draw. Can't quite get the puck out. And now they will. Right back in comes Team USA. Skahan gets it in deep. Took a hard check in the process. As the jousting continues, they probably took 2 trippy minors apiece on each other. The referees will let it continue. Good move at center. Dancing in is Stiga. There's a physicality picking up here in this first period. Zelek will make the turn in his own zone. Pass up through the middle. Didn't get far. Offside. USA will tag up. And Ellick will try it again. Big defenseman. Spins one in. Parsons will take no chances and cover up for a face-off, which will take us to our first period TV timeout. Speaking of TV, the crew at TSN will have the bronze and gold medal game here from the Langley Event Center on Saturday. Not sure who's coming in to call that thing, but you know it'll be a top-notch production. As players, coaches, parents, and fans, we share a passion for hockey, but we know the cost can be a major barrier for families looking to get their kids on the ice. That's why the Hockey Canada Foundation is offering an assist. The Hockey Canada Foundation Assist Fund has helped more than 4,500 young Canadians play the game from coast to coast by providing up to $500 in registration subsidies, because every child deserves the chance to play. All you have to do is go to hockeycanadafoundation.ca to find out more. Do you think you know hockey inside and out? Are you interested in getting back to the rink and looking for more opportunities to stay involved in the game? Turn your passion for hockey into a career. The Hockey Canada officiating program offers fulfilling opportunities for participants of all ages to get involved in refereeing. Make the right call and go to hockeycanada.ca/officiating to get started. Ice cleaners out, doing the job. Here with 9:34 to go in this opening period. USA leading 3-0. As they outshoot Canada 9-4. That's Semiamo as we play this game here in Langley. Koselish lands. Matsui, Semiamu. Nikitsi. Quick shot there on Parsons. He'll snuff that one. Zemer will chop it up the boards. It comes right back to him. And threw a puck to an open wing. Morelli will go back with it to the captain Muse and return feed to Morelli. Muse wants it back. He'll give it right back to Morelli. Everybody got their head on a swivel now after this physical start in this first period. Plant will go in deep. He got rubbed out. Pass through the middle. And it's turned over. Kicked up by Plant. Zemer couldn't play it and then delivered a check after losing the puck. And lit up Carbonell. There's Lapointe dumping deep. Agorov steers out in the corner. Right there for Higgins. There's Carbonell. He lost it. Higgins will settle it for Whipple. Back to the line, Lapointe, a long shot. Easy save there for Agorov. And the puck comes back out to Lapointe out center. A little extended play now after a lot of whistles to start in the first half of the period. And there's Zonin busting free, shielding that puck. Makes a nice pass through the legs almost. As Ritchie tried to display a little skill there. Spencer Gill back for it. Zonin, body down. Here's Ellick to center. They'll play it ahead to Ritchie. He's got some room. Here's Ritchie. Hash marks. He got bodied hard. Down he goes. As Iserman laid the check. And again, bodies come together. And literally every opportunity either team has to lay a body check, it's happening. Nobody is passing up an opportunity to lay a hit right now. And you don't see that in every game, especially in a round robin format like this where you're playing every night or every second night at least. And you got to pace yourself a little bit. But for some reason in this one, with not much on the line for Team USA, Canada White has kind of set the tone that it's going to be a physical affair here this evening, and USA has responded. And they say, okay, you want to play that game? We can do that too, and we can score some goals while we're at it. It's a Canadian White power play here. As they win the draw, trying to get set up. That aggressive checking from Team USA is trying to foil that, and Lindstrom walked into the slot and then just fanned on a wrist shot. Canada still with it. Down low play. Puck in skates, and it'll skip out across the blue line here, and USA will get in a change. They manage two. McQueen. Hard out, and down the ice it goes. As Logan Hensler drives it down with 50 seconds here to go, or 50 seconds expired, I should say, in this first power play of the evening. Oddnet pass wasn't great. McQueen, he's been out there a while, couldn't control the puck, and it's down the ice once again here for USA. 6:20 to go in this opening period. Canada looking to get on the board here with their first man advantage of the evening as Ellick had it poke checked. Continues on in the corner. It goes low for Sonnen. He's played a lot here in this opening period. As this one rolls away from him, and it's banked down the ice one more time. Under 30 seconds to go in the power play now. As Ellick, I think he's been out there the entire 2 minutes so far. So he'll drop it off. Legging it to center and wristing it in. There's Elliott L'Italien. There's Marquez. To Ellick. Finds Zonin, who's open. Didn't shoot it. Ellick one more time. He'll wrist it. Parsons might have got a piece. USA will go hard off the boards and down the ice, and that'll do it for the penalty time as Yzerman steps back out onto the ice. Canada 0 for 1. Puck to the line. Held on. Yzerman down low. Had it intercepted by Alec. He'll find Marquez. Ritchie onto the stick of Marquez. Tried to toe drag it past Whipple. Ritchie makes a nice move. And then he had it knocked away from him. And here comes Yzerman up the right wing. Drop it off. Here's the wrister off the post. And now a deflection goes wide. Veilleux gets it out. And only to the American blue line. Yzerman right back in. Put it into the slot. Nobody home except white jerseys. Carbonneau tried to tip it past Whipple. And now what do we got? Hand pass, says the linesman. Now look at Agorov. Quick shot of water here with 4:36 to go in this opening period. So watch this release one more time off the iron. Beat the goaltender, but not the far pipe. Graham Mullen. Up the boards, intercepted by Kennedy, and a blocker saved by Parsons, and that one goes over the glass and out. So the faceoff will stay inside the zone. And a free souvenir if somebody can scamper down there. From the U17 World Hockey Challenge. Here's a chance for Canada right off the faceoff. Carbonneau tested Parsons, who looks sharp here this evening. Both American goaltenders have seen time, but I think it'll be Parsons when it matters most. Their chance down low. They're really testing those low angle shots on Agorov, as they got a couple by him early in the game, and sometimes when that happens, you want to go back to the well. Stiga, chance and skates there, and got the shot off to Epperson as he tries to reclaim a puck. Good cut, look at that move, and shot into skates. Knocked down out of midair and held on. Now comes out to center. Open on this near wing is Hodner. He'll walk into the middle, and again, Parsons down on a knee, but tracked it well and makes another glove hand save. Almost every whistle, there's pushing, there's shoving, there's talking. You'd expect nothing less when these two countries meet for a game of hockey. I'm here for it. Puck to the line for Muse. And threw it into skates. Now in the corner. Hodnet, nice move. Banked it off the boards. Now plays it back to Muse. We'll send it back in. And now McMorrow a chance to get out. Three Americans pour through the neutral zone. McMorrow going to bring it along the end wall. Hard check there, and now a push from behind, and here comes the Canadian penalty. As Roger McQueen got into the back of somebody and knocked him down from behind, and that'll get 2 minutes in the penalty box. Yeah, chance for a late power play here for the Americans, leading 3-0. Penalty comes right there. So they knock down McMorrow. Higgins will take the draw. So Yzerman will play the point here along with Hudson. Depth pass through the legs of Yzerman. Like he knocked that down with a glove. They play on. Do that when you knock it down to yourself. Here's Hudson. Near side feed for Higgins. Puck rolled away from him momentarily. Cross ice feed, snapshot. Oh, what a stop there for Goroff, who went post to post and got a trapper on that one. Against the line, Hudson. Heiserman, and he snapped his stick in half, and then half of it ended up in the Canadian bench. See what kind of torque Heiserman gets on his stick. Thing just shattered right in the middle. And the blade section of the stick went right towards the Canadian bench. Now he trips over the puck. Here's Higgins dancing in. Hughes back for it first. Higgins will steal it. Comes out, shoots, and a save there for Agorov. Now Canadians lost his stick. It's a defender as well. A wrist shot, that one high and wide. It'll come outside the line. 1:25 here to go in the period. 40 seconds to go in the power play. Back in come the Americans. Centering feed. And another penalty call coming here to Canada White. And it might have been a good penalty that saved a goal. You don't really mind taking those ones because that was going to be an empty net tap in. If not for the hook or the hold or the trip, whatever you want to call it. There it is. Frankie Morelli. So big opportunity now here for USA. A two-man advantage for the next 35 seconds. An offensive zone face-off with 1:18 to go in the period. And already spotted to a 3-0 lead. They're going to redo this face-off, I think. I don't know if they didn't like the way the puck was dropped or it was hit with a high stick. They blew it down immediately, and they're going to reface. And I think they might add a couple of ticks back onto the clock as well. They do. Now we're back underway, and this time the Americans win the draw. 5-on-3. One-time shot didn't get through cleanly. As Humphreys tried to take it, he's got it back. Down low. Humphreys, circle. There's Humphreys again on that quick release. This time, Agorov made the stop. One penalty time just about over. 10 seconds to go in it. Humphreys again on the one-timer. Agorov made the save. He's down to the butterfly as they try the jam play. And Canada will be able to clear the puck down the ice. One man in McQueen out of the box. 35 seconds to go in the period. 1:18 to go in the second minor. To Morelli. Plante across the line. Drops it off. Here's Humphreys picking it up. A wrister, and Agorov, who had a bit of a shaky start, has certainly settled into this game now. Seeing a lot of frozen puck thrown his way. That's the 16th shot on goal for Team USA. They'll remain on the man advantage here as we have 21.8 to go. Canada win the draw. Hughes will get stapled along the corner boards. Killing off valuable seconds. And a chance there for Veilleux to get it down the ice, which he does. And that should just about do it here for the period. Which was a good one for Team USA as they outshoot Canada 16-7. They outscore them 3-0. And with 20 minutes gone and 40 to go, USA in control here, looking to go a perfect 6-0. Hockey's fiercest rivalry is back on Canadian ice. Canada's national women's team is facing off against the United States in the first of two games of the 2022 edition of the Rivalry Series. You can be there. Join us in Kelowna and Kamloops as we celebrate and cheer on our reigning world and Olympic champions. Tickets are selling fast, so go to hockeycanada.ca/tickets and secure yours today. Quick 15-minute break here from the Langley Event Center. We'll be back with second period action from the U17 World Hockey Challenge on hockeycanada.ca and the YouTube channel for Hockey Canada. We'll talk to you in 50.
My name is Barry Lorenzetti, President CEO of BFL Canada and a longtime supporter of Hockey Canada and of course our Hockey Canada Foundation.
My daughter, Michaela.
Ah, you're the champion, the future Caroline Ouellette. Hockey, of course, represents for me a tremendous opportunity to unite the country. We've seen today the appreciation that the young folks have with the Hockey Canada Assist Fund. And giving back like that is even more rewarding from my perspective.
Je pense que Michaela aime le hockey parce qu'elle a vu que son père joue, elle a vu son autre frère l'aîné jouer au hockey aussi. Alors elle voulait faire partie de, disons, cette équipe en famille. Pour notre région, notre municipalité, les frais de hockey sont quasiment les plus chers. Avec l'aide de Hockey Canada, ça a quasiment réduit les coûts de 50%. J'aurais eu de la misère à trouver une façon de payer pour les activités pendant le COVID et garder aussi la santé mentale de mes enfants pendant le temps de COVID.
Yeah, it means a lot to me that we could play hockey.
It's an investment. Like you guys invested in hockey, I'm investing in them so that they also become hockey players and they show that, you know, Canadians are inclusive, we're able to, you know, whether it be my daughter or my son, being normal, being around other kids.
Today was very emotional. To meet Charlie, to meet Michaela, just to see the faces and to have fun with these kids and to see how they are appreciative of being on the ice. I mean, that's really what it's all about.
Avoir rencontré Barry comme donateur, ça m'a donné un sentiment de rapprochement. Je me suis senti qu'il y a une personne derrière ce fonds. Il y a quelqu'un qui a mis un processus en place dans sa compagnie ou dans son équipe pour dire, écoute, on va aider des gens qui ont été affectés financièrement dans leur vie pour continuer à leur donner la chance de jouer au hockey. Je pense que ça, c'est super important. Ça donne la chance à tout le monde d'y arriver. Le hockey, c'est une équipe. Que ce soit $1, $5, $100, ça va dans le même pot. Ça ne va pas un plus à l'autre. Tout le monde est dans la même équipe, tout le monde est dans le même bateau.
The more we give on Hockey Canada's perspective, the more we get out of it. And getting a lot out of it from my perspective this morning was a revelation for me.
Thank you, Hockey Canada Foundation, for giving me an assist.
That brings me happiness, knowing kids out there wanting to play hockey and like can actually play hockey because of this.
Being goalie, it's pretty fun overall. Teamwork skills you build over time is pretty good, and friends and people you meet throughout the way is really good.
I like how, like, the different speeds of how the puck comes. It could come from slowly to like really fast, and it's just like fun because you have to guess where it's going.
He tried on the skates to be a player. He got all the players' equipment, signed him up, got him going, got on the ice. Not even halfway through practice, he says, "Nope, can't do this. Nope." So we talked it through. I said, "So what do you want? Do you want to try out to being a goalie?" Because they didn't have a goalie. He goes, "All right, yeah, I'll see if I like it." So sure enough, he put on the equipment and he's been a goalie ever since. She watched for the first couple of years. She watched him play hockey, and then one day she just said, I want to try.
We were just having a normal conversation, and I just brought up, I want to play hockey. I want to try it out. And she's like, okay. And that's where it all started.
Out of my whole entire family, out of this family, my dad's side, this is the first time any of our kids with our last names are in hockey. The father left pretty much probably about 4 to 5 years ago, and we haven't had any contact with him. It's just been us.
I'm proud of her for not giving up on us. I'm proud of her for all the things she's done for us in hockey. She's always there trying her best to get us to games, what she can do with her money to get gas money, and like really trying her best to get us where we need to be in hockey.
My mom's a single, working hard parent, and she wouldn't be able to pay it. And like with this funding and everything, it's really helpful for us.
I tell you, without this Hockey Canada assistance to help us, I don't want to say little people, but us that are financially restrained and limited to what we can do.
Just thankful that there's something like this around to help less fortunate kids, help pay for the fees.
I'm always happy. As soon as I see approved on a letter, I'm like, oh, yes, finally, okay. I get so relieved when I see the word approved. I just want to say thank you so much. It really means a lot to me being able to have this extra help, and I'm able to keep my kids in sports. And it's all because of you. That's all I can say is thanks. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you, Hockey Canada Foundation, for giving me this assist.
Thank you, Hockey Canada Foundation, for giving me an assist.
You don't want William or other children to miss out on doing something that they really want to do because you just can't afford it.
Well, when he first started, he was 5 years old, and he wanted to play. And, you know, we were taking him to get his equipment, and he said, "This is the best day of my life." And he didn't even know what he was getting into.
He lights right up and he tries so hard and he gets so excited when he sees us. He comes over and, you know, that's what makes me happy, is just to see he just glows. He's just so proud that he's on the ice because he loves hockey.
I was good at like skating and passing and being defense. I really wanted to be forward, but they put you in what you are good at.
William was diagnosed with high-functioning autism and ADHD, and I was told give up any dream you've ever had of your son playing sports on a team.
Well, all you have to do is talk to William and ask him about his hockey to see what it means to him. And I don't know really what else outside of school William would be doing. She did talk initially last fall about gear and the costs and stuff, and wondering how she was going to be able to arrange it and stuff like that. And then obviously everything's happened, and it's worked.
Telling William, by the way, we might not be able to join hockey this year. It's not really fair to him, because as long as my kids give effort into something and they want to learn something, I believe I should be able to find a way. One of my friends, I was talking to her, and she's like, oh, why don't you try this one? I was like, I never even heard of that. That was the easiest application I think I filled out, actually.
It's great that people can donate, and you know, it gives young kids like William and other young people a chance to do so, play hockey, get out there, do stuff that he really loves to do.
I just see how much it helps William. I'm just happy that he's happy, and it's nice to have a hockey family, so yeah.
He's the best thing that could happen. He's great. I take him wherever he wants to go. He's just a nice kid to have around. Yeah.
Thank you, Hockey Canada Foundation, for giving my son William an assist.
All right, hockey fans, welcome back inside the Langley Event Center as we get set for second period action here at the U17 World Hockey Challenge on the second to last day of round robin competition. As the Americans at a perfect 5-0 in the round robin so far have a 3-0 lead over Team Canada White. As Camille Bednarik opened the scoring at the 3:32 mark. Seamer and Plante picking up the assist there as Higgins adds to his tournament lead with his 6th goal, his 15th point at 3:51, just under 20 seconds later. Drop the puck, let's play some hockey. Period 2 is underway. Lucas Van Vliet would make it 3-0 at the 5:07 mark. As the Americans 0 for 2 on the man advantage, Canada 0 for 1. As the two teams flip around here to start the second period. USA in blue, Canada in white. And here come the Americans on the attack. Bad angle shot, rebound chance right there. And Agorov had to be sharp as it sails back down the ice. Remember, Team USA starting the period on the man advantage as they failed to score on the two-man advantage late in the first. There's Humphreys. Across the ice it goes. Penalty time is over. Ellick will bank it off the boards, down the ice, but right on target. So no icing call. Look out, ducking out of the way. Now that hot shot, and this will be an icing call here on Team USA. That was very physical opening 20 minutes. As Canada Team White needs a victory here tonight to keep their slim medal round hopes alive. As the 3 games that remain tomorrow, Czechia and Canada Black, who still have an outside shot. Canada Red and Sweden are right in the mix, as they will play tomorrow night at Sungod in Delta. And Finland and Canada White tomorrow night here. And I believe with a Finnish win over Canada White tomorrow, which I don't want to say probable, but chances are, so maybe probable is the right word, would punch their ticket to the gold medal game against USA, which would leave the winner of Sweden and Canada Red. I believe those two teams are kind of on a collision course to play in the bronze. Even if Canada Black does beat Czechia, which is also probable, as Czechia in search of their first win. Mind you, they came very close last night to beating Team Sweden, but needed to win that hockey game in regulation, as I was absolutely dumbfounded last night as Czechia pulled the goaltender in a tie game with 20 seconds to go in it, which Sweden subsequently potted in the empty net goal to win it 5-4. And I was very confused on why and what was going on at that juncture. But it was because there was a very slim outside chance that Czechia could still get in, but it had to be a regulation win. But it was also a must-win situation for Team Sweden to keep their hopes alive as well. And got gifted, I would say, with an empty net opportunity with 20 seconds to go in a tie game. You just don't see that very often. Here, 3-0 USA over Canada White, out shooting them 17-7 currently. And in they come again. Epperson almost had his pocket pick, now feeds off. Stiga, and that one denied as Agorov was looking for the puck. It comes back to the blue line, he's still searching for it. Was able to make the save. So we appreciate everybody tuned in here to hockeycanada.ca and the YouTube channel for Hockey Canada. And if you want to keep the conversation going, you can reach me via Twitter at PXP, the number 4 sports. My name is Jay Kelly. Face off right circle here for the offensive zone draw for USA. And they win it. LaPointe will ring it. Ritchie first to it. But he had to get away from him, centered in front. Here's the chance, and it goes just wide. As they'll pick it up out of the corner. Stiga across the line it goes. Good turn away from pressure there by Mullen. Now Morelli will move it to Muse. He's got Zonin through the middle. Decides to skate it up ahead. Ritchie will dump and chase. Parsons will steer it in behind his net. 7 shots on goal here for Canada. And maybe 1, maybe 2 quality scoring opportunities, but they have not really tested Parsons all that much. Puck bounces out of play. We'll get a face-off outside the American line. Lots of youngsters in the crowd. Supporters for both Canada and USA. As we get closer and closer to Championship Saturday. 3 Americans coming in. Here's Plant, centering feed. Chance right there, and Agorov with his best stop of the game right there. As they get it up and transition so quickly. And the feed was a good one in front. Plant the setup. And Agorov the save. There's Kennedy. He'll pass through the middle. Look out. Bowling pin action there as all sorts of bodies hit the deck. As Carbonneau was in the middle of it. Alec will free it up here for Lindstrom. He'll make a nice move at his own line. Across center he comes, across the American blue line, and a shot there deflecting off a skate. Back to the line it comes. And sent right back in. Now the net is off. And I think it was a Canadian who took it off, so the faceoff should come outside the zone here. Play down and no icing call here. Morelli will make the turn out of the corner. Americans on the forecheck, almost caused the turnover. And now a chance here for Vaughn to skate out. Weaves into the middle of the ice, gains the blue line. Stick handling all the way here for Vaughn. Still on his tape. And finally bodied off there. As McQueen will pick up. That's the Americans who will come away with it. Iserman, a lead feed. That one goes out the back door. And here's the captain Muse. He'll gain the line. Shot there. Again, can't get it through cleanly. As it hit Hudson. Turning in the corner. Hodneck. Intercepts a pass now. Here's Emery. A little speed through the middle now for Iserman. Had his pocket picked. And a stretch feet ahead here for Lindstrom. Now wide now. We'll drop it off to Van Volsen. A good chance in the first period. Iserman will steal it. And just send the puck up the ice. Not far enough for icing, says the linesman. And now chance in front and just shot wide by Humphreys. Oh, he doesn't miss that opportunity very often, does he? Another chance here for USA. Right at the doorstep, Humphreys whacking away. Well, he'll be thinking about that one, Will Humphreys, as he had a wide open look. And just missed the target. Maybe another chance coming here. Right in. It's Vansagi. There it is. Book it. And Humphrey will make up for it as he sends it to the back of the goal to make it 4-0 USA. They just come at you in waves, and Christian Humphreys, with his 4th of the tournament, makes it 4-0 Team USA. Original chance coming here from Vensagi. Good save there from Igorov, but nobody boxed out 42. And he might have missed the first opportunity he had. He was not missing that one. So the lead grows here for the Stars and Stripes. Puck battle along the wall. Won by USA. Back to the line it comes. And that shot didn't get through cleanly for Hensler. Maybe a chance here though, and it's played to the line no further. Down low, wrist shot right on. An easy stop there off the stick of Baker, and it'll get down the ice here. As the Americans widen the shot totals as well as the goal total now, 23-7. As Canada has been stuck on 7 for a while now. Kennedy. There's Sonnet. There's Parsons with the glove stop as one of the harder hits of the game right in front of the American bench. If we'll get a replay of that or not. Clean collision. Puck back to the blue line and just out through the legs. Spencer Gill and Ziemer wristed that one high and wide. Now we'll throw a check in the corner. Nice job there from Carbonneau to come away with it. He'll walk it in. He's got in the corners. He moves it along, but American will step in front of that. And that was Skahan. Then Wolson. Floating puck towards Person, easily handled there. As Jack Parsons perfect so far. He's stopped all 9 sent his way. Face-off win for the Canadians. Nearly to the outside for the most part tonight. Here's a chance, top of the circle, and that one deflected off a skate and wide. As the Americans have done a fantastic job of getting in the shooting lanes here tonight. Just have not given the Canadians any clean looks in on goal. Puck turned over. Here's Higgins. Emery with some room. Looks towards the goal. Shot didn't get through cleanly. And the captain mutes. A little chip ahead. Morelli, that pass off the mark, and this will be an icing call. With 10:38 here to go in this second period. Canadians up to 9 shots now, but have yet to find the twine past Parsons tonight. Hughes from behind his own net. Long stretch feed to center for Hodnett. And a little malfunction at the junction there as both players skated towards each other. McMorrow battles for a puck. Here's Humphreys between his legs. He's got it back on his tape, shoots it, and a block in front there by Muse, I believe. Nice move from LaPointe. Down low. And Saggy. Pass back into the slot, and this one will get out across the line. LaPointe, a quick turn. McMorrow, a tip pass. There's Seggy, and that one is in. I got to be honest, I got to have another look at this one. As that came from a real weird angle, as Christian Humphreys has another one here tonight, his fifth, his second tonight. Oh, it's just a beautiful feed across. I thought that original shot, I was checking my roster there momentarily, and I thought that was a shot from Van Saggy, but it was a beautiful pass right across the zone. And no chance for a Goroff on that one. So 5-0 USA now. That's where I need my color guy to back me up there a little bit. Chance in the slot, and Nagorov had to steer that one wide. That goal coming right near the midway mark of the period in game. 3-0 after the opening 20. It's 5-0 now with just over 9 to go here in the second. Maybe another one coming off the post. Right in tight there was Van Vliet. Another long ranger off the blocker. And that'll bring us to our second period timeout. Fans, if you're enjoying coverage of the World Under-17 Hockey Challenge, make sure you check out all the exclusive pre- and post-game coverage from the tournament at hockeycanada.ca. You can also follow Hockey Canada on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter to engage in real time. I just don't know how you slow down this USA hockey team. I'm not sure you can. They just come at you wave after wave, line after line, minute after minute. You see this one off the post there for Van Vliet. It's been a well-balanced attack here for USA tonight as well. It's not like they're overloading the top two lines. I think they're just rolling four here tonight, and the chances are plenty. Chance in front right off the face-off as Goroff had to battle a puck down low. Maybe a chance here for the Canadians, but a late check there. I think that was Zemer that got a stick on it. Now foot race that Plant will win. Back to Emery it comes. Across the line it goes. Sent towards the goal, deflected right on, and Agorov squeezes that one. And I think we got a penalty call coming. I think it's a Canadian penalty as well. Henry Muse, the guilty party. Didn't look like there was a whole lot in that. And at 5-0 here, I might like to have another look at it. But it'll be a USA power play. As Italian was early on the draw. Now USA will win it cleanly. Chance there. Iserman got deflected wide. There he is again on the puck. Steps in, rips a shot from the top of the circle and put it over top of the crossbar. Back in. Iserman one-timer, and this one wide as well. And now a breakaway, shorthanded opportunity here for Canada. In they come, and a save there for Parsons. As L'Italien got the chance. And now the USA break in with numbers. But that play broken up nicely by Canada. Now USA will get it set up. Iserman was looking for the quick trigger again, and they're going to get caught again. Here's Howell breaking in, 2-on-0. Howell scores! Short-handed goal. And Canada is on the board. Two breakaway opportunities on the same penalty kill here for Canada. As you see the poke check there, and then it's off to the races for Howell, who had a man with him, but Howell all the way. And just picks his spot on the blocker side. And a shorthanded goal makes it 5-1 USA.
Team Canada White's first goal scored shorthanded. Goal scored by number 4, numero 10, Merrick Howell.
Well, that got the crowd energized a little bit.
Goal 12-22.
A shorthanded goal will often do that. Here come the USA with still time to work with on the man advantage. Wide open on the back door. Send it back, scores. Charlie Pardue. How do you do? 6-1 USA. Charlie's third of the turning. That is how quick they can make it happen. Won't get many easier than that for Purdue. The Canadians get a shorty. The Americans get a power play. And it's back to a 5-goal lead.
Team USA 6 goals scored on the power play. Goals scored by number 39, numero 22, Charlie Pardue. Assist to number 37, numero 27, Max Plant. And to number 56, numero 56, Logan Hensler. Time of the goal, 12:54.
Max Plant and Hensler pick up the assist on the latest goal from Pardue. As they've hit 6 now, have USA. And they break out here 2-on-2, trying to make it 3-on-2. There's Epperson with the shot, and Goroff, the breadbasket stump. 30-11, your shots on goal now. In favor of the team up 5. And a Canadian face-off win back to Morelli. Up this near wall. Good turn there from Hodnick. Finds the open man. Back near side, take it off the skate. McQueen tried to play it through his legs, then ran into the net and took it off its magnets. I don't think they have moorings anymore. Well, I guess they do. A little plastic down there. I don't like the old steel pipe in the ice where just break your shoulder in half if you ran into it. Canada back for the puck here with Ellick. He got swept under. This is going to be an American penalty. Tripping will be the call. Cross-checking will be the call. like Austin Binker will be the man to serve the 2 minutes or less. Well, if the Americans scored a power play goal, a chance here for Canada to respond after getting a short-handed goal just prior to that. They win the draw. Ellick set it up here for Ritchie. He'll shoot it and he'll hit the post as the puck lay loose in the blue paint. And nobody could locate it. And I think we got another penalty call coming here, but this time the Canadians are going to go for a trip. So 13 seconds on the power play was all they got before they take themselves offense on it. We'll have a seat. Nice close call there, but there's the penalty on Sonnet. Tristan Doyle starts the breakup. Marquez will make the play, wraparound attempt. Foiled there by USA. Now somebody blew a tire. And comes Iserman driving right in there. Good save for Agorov as very intentionally tried to kind of leave that at the short side post. A la Peter Forsberg there or not. Iserman will win the foot race, so no icing. Threw it right into the slot, but only Canadians were there. Ellick back checked, and Iserman stole it. Now he sticks it in gear. Centered it. Higgins. We'll get a whistle here. 5:05 to go in the second. So we continue to play some 4-on-4 hockey. I think he was trying to tuck that 5-hole. That's a pretty good stick save there for Agorov. Iserman lightning quick. 4 or 5 strides, and he was right in on goal from his own zone. Morelli up to Hodnett. He'll get in the zone. Dump it in deep. McQueen. Humphreys with the poke. Couldn't get it past his man. Chance now, though, for Humphreys to skate out with it. Couldn't get the puck into the Canadian zone that time, though. As here's Hensler, just onside. Makes the turn in the corner and then got bumped off the puck. Muse, a backhand feed across the ice. Dangerous one at that. As Hodnett will pick it up and go back to his defenseman. As one penalty over and now the other. As Zonin back onto the ice will play some 5-on-5 in this final 4 minutes. Zonin picks up a pass, risks a shot just wide. As the Americans are making a line change, Canada still with the puck. Lindstrom lost it to the line, held on. Carbonneau will spin it back in. Purdue had to get by him. Morelli at the line, he'll wrist it towards the goal. It's steered aside by Parsons. Comes to Morelli again. And back into the corner, and Sagi will play it off a skate. And pouncing on that is Carbonneau. Centered it in front. Now a chance for the Americans to get out. Pardue lifts it high. And then got buried there by Morelli. As he'll head for the bench in some discomfort. As puck lifted to the line and out. 3 to go here in period 2. Zemer will take a feed right wing. Into the slot. Comes to the line. Here's Emery. That shot is blocked. Now we got a wrestling match going on in the zone here. Frustrations boiling over. Looks like Bednarik and L'Italien will both have a seat. Yeah, I think an extra one's going to Canada here. There's a fishing crew's had enough of it, and they're just going to start singling guys out at this point. And as the captain here at Team White, you got to be smarter than that. I know it's an outside chance to keep your medal hopes alive here, and you're down 6-1, but he's the leader of the team. Don't be taking penalties like that and taking your team off a manpower situation. And they probably could have taken both players in that situation, but it doesn't really do anything to kind of stem the tide or curb the appetite, if you will. You're going to take one guy, and then maybe you learn your lesson. Face-off win for Canada, and they'll ring the boards and get the puck down the ice. So Henry Muse serving the extra minor. Shots now 32-12 here for USA. They have a 5-goal lead, looking to go 6-0 in the round robin. And have not really been tested since the opening day of the tournament against Team Finland. Iserman takes a bump and makes the play. Comes to the line. They'll get it set up. Wrist shot, there's deflected and kicked away by Agorov. As there was a couple of Americans on the doorstep looking to knock that thing home. Iserman teed up for the one-timer. Doesn't get the pass this time. Snap shot, didn't get through. To the line one more time. Another wrist shot coming in. Puck in skates. There's a chance, and Agorov with a pad stop as he was sprawled out. There's all sorts of traffic in front. Iserman. That one blocked. Held on. No, it comes out. As Mullen had a chance to keep it in. Just kind of took his eye off it, I think. Iserman dashes right back. He's out wide. Slammed into the end wall there by Vaughn. As they keep the puck on side once again, Hagen's hand pass to Pardue. And the faceoff will come outside the line. So once again, if you're joining us late here, 3 more games to come in the preliminary round. They will all be tomorrow. As Czechia and Canada Black here from the Langley Event Center at 2 o'clock Pacific. From Sungod Arena at 7 o'clock Pacific time, it is Canada Red and Sweden, which will likely be the bronze medal matchup if I have done my math correctly. And 7 o'clock here from the Langley Event Center tomorrow night, Finland, Canada White. And if Finland can win over Canada White, they will play the USA in the gold medal game Saturday night. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. PXP for sports, but I believe that's the way it's going to shake down. Final 25 seconds of period 2. Marquez sent in deep, corner feet. Up the wall, but not out. Played into the middle of the ice. A wrister there goes over top of the net. Final 10 seconds now. Pardue will take it. He'll play it into the middle of the ice. Humphreys up to the line and satisfied enough just to play it inside the line. As the buzzer sounds to end period number 2. The Americans led it 3-1 after 20. They lead it 6-1 after 40. As they outshoot Team Canada White 34-13 after 2 periods of play. Fans, if you're enjoying coverage of the World Under-17 Hockey Challenge, make sure you check out all the exclusive pre- and post-game coverage from the tournament at hockeycanada.ca. And if you're ready to upgrade your style and wear your heart on your sleeve, check out the largest selection of Hockey Canada gear available. Celebrating your love of hockey never looked so good. Visit shop.hockeycanada.ca now and get today's special offer. I might do that in the intermission. Why not? Calling all coaches. Need a hand? Coming up with a few new ideas for practice? Most coaches do, I would say. Get stuck in a rut. The Hockey Canada Network has you covered, from drills, complete practice plans, and a load of other useful resources. The Hockey Canada Network is the only tool you'll need to make your team take your team to the next level. The app is available for free to any user on iOS or Android. Hockey Canada Network. Take advantage of it. All right, folks, 6-1 USA over Canada White. Let's take a 15-minute break. Be back. I'll get you a scoring summary and ready for period number 3 here from the U17 World Hockey Challenge in Langley on hockeycanada.ca.
Hi, I'm Scott Donnan, and I'm the president of Berkshire Hathaway Energy Canada. I grew up in small town Saskatchewan, and you had a curling rink and a hockey rink. And while I played both, hockey was the chosen sport. Just like every kid in Canada, I think just really wants to be on the ice, and it's just part of what it was growing up for me. Good to meet you, man. Hi.
Hello.
Good to see you. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, no problem. Our mom passed away when Gage was 8, and he needed an outlet, and we both decided that to give hockey a try, and he just blossomed from there. He's actually made quite a few friendships. He was really closed off in his own shell when he first started because everybody already knew each other. So he's built those lifelong connections.
Just makes the team more fun, makes the game a lot more better because we all know each other.
Oh, why are you stacking the back? Today, getting out with Gage was so much fun. Not only do I just love to get out there because I love the game, but as we saw, we didn't really do anything too structured. That was golden. To just let the kids play, and they loved it. You could just see the love of the game show up.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Good job, Gabe.
We all love hockey in Canada, and so it was just a natural for us to seek out Hockey Canada. I think the Assist Fund is just so important because we've always known that getting kids active is good for them physically and mentally. And that's where I think it's incumbent on us and why we've been so focused on helping those kids get into a game that we all love so much.
Without this program this year, Gage probably wouldn't have been on the ice. And it's really awesome to be able to thank some of the people that have helped us along this way in person.
When you become our age, then that first few years doesn't make any difference. Now, that was never something that we had to face as a family, but for Gage, that was a reality. He wouldn't be on the ice today if it wasn't for the Assist Fund.
I don't know what I would be doing without hockey, really.
To be able to see someone that that you've helped stay in the game versus not be able to play at all, it's so impactful. Hey Gage, I really enjoyed our time out on the ice, and you were so inspiring because you're a rock star. I love your shot, and I hope you scored 1,000 goals because you've got quite the talent. And I just wanted you to know that I took so much away from all the things that you do and how you have really loved the game, that I want to thank you for the time on the ice today.
My name's Ben Gallagher. I was drafted in the NHL in 2010 by the Florida Panthers. I left home at a very young age, went and played for the Camrose Kodiaks. I was lucky enough to wear the maple leaf twice, in 2009 and in 2010 in the World Junior A Challenge. It led me to get a scholarship to the United States, ended up getting my education at the University of Massachusetts, and I just saw what an impact hockey had on my life. We got Lace 'em Up going in 2015 with the goal of getting more kids' participation in hockey. And I think what we realized is that, under one brand like Hockey Canada provides, I think the ability to scale and get our message out there is much greater than just under the Lace 'em Up brand. Really exciting day at the Cannonball Sport and Education Foundation. Going over to meet Xavier, his family, and see the good work that the Hockey Canada Foundation is doing, trying to make hockey a more equitable and inclusive game.
My name's Xavier. I'm 12 years old. I'm a goaltender for the Scarborough Ice Raiders, and what I most love about hockey is it keeps me active and I have lots of fun doing it.
I think our first year at Lace 'em Up, we helped 5 kids play, and the Assist Fund helped over 2,500 kids play hockey this year. And I think just time with Xavier, Amanda, Michaela, I think for me that was really important. Hey buddy, how are you?
Good.
Nice to meet you, I'm Ben. How are you?
Without the Assist Fund, I don't think I'd be able to do it. As a single parent with 2 kids playing competitive hockey, when we get this opportunity to get help and get funding, it makes a big difference.
I'm thankful that Ben donates money, so it helps my mom and helps me keep playing hockey and having fun.
Oh, what a save! What a save!
I liked when Xavier saved some of his shots.
Oh!
I was like, yes! I know Xavier was proud. He's like, hey mom, I stopped a good player.
Guys, I don't think we've allowed a goal yet.
Oh.
Not a legit goal anyway.
I was watching my sister since I was little and I thought I'd give it a try.
I like helping him and supporting him, and he knows that I support him. I hope I'm a good example to him, and I hope I show him some things.
She really helps me, teaches me tips and tricks.
I think it was the moments in between when the coach had blown the whistle and I saw Michaela and Xavier on the ice together. That for me is something that I think is really, really unique and powerful.
Why are you so heavy? If I score on you, you give me $5. Okay? Deal?
And so to now see Michaela, who's older than Xavier, kind of almost play a bit of a mentorship role as his big sister in hockey, I thought that was spectacular.
I mean, I think he would have been a pretty good goalie without me, but I think I'm helping him to become a better goalie.
Come on, shoot harder!
Howdy, kid, Xavier.
I was excited for Xavier to be on the ice with Ben and just kind of get the perspective, again, from a male role model who's kind of grown up playing hockey.
So true. How you doing, buddy?
Good.
How's your hip doing?
Pardon?
How's your hip?
Good.
It's okay?
It's bad.
Under Hockey Canada, this only is going to expand further, and I'm looking forward to the days that, seeing it at 5,000 and 10,000 kids, that are supported by the Assist Fund. Good practice today.
Thanks.
Hey, you have fun today?
Yeah.
Yeah? It's good, man.
Ben, I'm really thankful for what you're doing, and you're really changing people's lives and helping everyone who wants to play hockey, and thank you for everything you've done.
Hey Xavier, it's Ben. I can't thank you enough for today. I want you to know how much I took away from today as well as how much I took away from you. You're an exciting, enthusiastic, and charismatic young kid, and I want you to know that all of your hard work is going to pay off both on the ice and off the ice. I really, really enjoyed today.
We're so fortunate to have her and to have this fund to give her a chance to play. We're just absolutely thankful for the whole opportunity. It's great.
Well, my favorite thing about playing hockey is being able to be the goalie and being able to help out with the team so they can all be proud and cheer about it and be happy.
She comes, there's never any complaint. Sometimes we push her pretty hard in practice and she's just there for it. She's just happy to be there.
I see a light in her when she's on the ice that she doesn't have anywhere else, and it makes me happy.
We love coaching Dakota. Like, I've noticed that her confidence has grown. She's a little bit more reserved, but you see that she's like glowing when she's in the dressing room now. She's not so shy, and she's chatting with the girls and all that.
I feel proud that I actually get to play on a team with a good team that's really happy to have me.
This summer when I saw her, I knew that our goalie that we had last year was moving up to the U13 level, so I knew that we would need a goalie. Like, when I went to this hockey development camp this summer and I saw her, I thought, I need you. So without her, we wouldn't have a team. We definitely wouldn't be doing as good as we're doing. Sometimes the cost of hockey is a barrier, and luckily I sent them the link to the Hockey Canada Assist Fund, and luckily they were chosen and she was able to play.
It was great because she gets to play. You know, it'd be super disappointing as a parent to, you know, when you can't help your kid do something they love. Do you know what I mean? So we're super grateful and appreciative for that. Absolutely.
If I wasn't playing hockey, I wouldn't really probably be doing any other sports. Hockey's my favorite.
The fact that all these donors, like big or small, are giving them the opportunity that unfortunately it's out of their reach is it's amazing. There's no words to describe the chances that they're giving these kids.
Thank you, Hockey Canada Foundation, for giving my daughter Dakota an assist.
Thank you, Hockey Canada Foundation, for giving me an assist.
All right, hockey fans, welcome back inside the Langley Event Center as we get set for third period action here at the U17 World Hockey Challenge. Team USA led after 20 minutes of play 3-0. They lead now 6-1 after 40 as they outshoot the Canadians wearing white here tonight, 34-13. As Christian Humphreys with 2 goals in that second period, one at 6:28, the other at 10:13. Canada would get on the board with a shorthanded marker at 11:31 as Merrick Howell, at 12:22 would get the shorty, but then quickly followed up 30 seconds later by Charlie Pardue. And it's a 5-goal lead here for Team USA as we start the final period. Drop the puck, let's play some hockey. We're underway in the final frame. Jake Elliott with you here from Langley. Appreciate you joining us on hockeycanada.ca or the YouTube channel for Hockey Canada. As one more game or one more day of round robin competition to come tomorrow. 3 games, 2 here in Langley at 2 and 7, 1 at 7 o'clock at SunGod Arena in Delta. There's a quick chance in front, cleared away by the USA, and Plante will start back the other way. As they'll put it off a skate. As it goes into the far corner, now back to the line, and Hudson couldn't quite hold it on. If you're south of the border watching this game, kind of wondering where Langley may be on your map, about 40 minutes north of Bellingham, USA. Not too far from the American border here in the township of Langley. And about 35-40 minutes east of Vancouver, British Columbia, where, of course, they hosted the 2010 Olympic Games. Americans will probably remember that, not so fondly. Shout out to Sidney Crosby. The golden goal. Just over a minute in here to the third. By the way, we'll have those 3 round-robin games here for you tomorrow on hockeycanada.ca. Then the TSN crew will come in for Championship Saturday. Both the bronze medal and gold medal games will be broadcast on the Sports Network. Icing call here on USA. Those 3 games tomorrow once again. 2 o'clock here from the Langley Event Center, Czechia and Canada Black. Canada Red and Sweden at 7 o'clock from Delta. And Finland, Canada White, 7 o'clock here from the Langley Event Center. I'll have the 2 games here from Langley tomorrow. Not sure who's on the call tomorrow night from Delta. I'm assuming Ian Wilson will have that one for you, as I believe Brandon Astle will be with the Abbotsford Canucks tomorrow night. It's a chance in front, scores! Van Sagi makes it 7-1. As a turnover came right in front of the Canadian goal, and Van Sagi is not missing that one. His 3rd of the tournament. And the Americans have converted the touchdown. Pots it home on the far side. And the 36 shot on target here for USA. Uphill battle now for Team Canada. Going to keep their medal hopes alive. They need a victory here tonight, and it's not looking good. As they do not have a win in regulation all week long here. Just the 1 overtime victory for Canada. And it was a 6-5 win over Czechia. Their 3 losses, 3-2 to Sweden, 5-3 to Canada Black, and 4-3 to Canada Red. And as I mentioned, they will round out their preliminary action tomorrow night against Team Finland. as USA will have Friday off, as they will get ready for the gold medal game for sure. Their opponent to be determined. Finland with the inside track on that with a victory tomorrow night over Canada White. Carbonneau on the tip in. Chance for USA to get out of the zone. They drop it backwards, however. Canada will forecheck quickly, but it's Epperson with it. Good rink-wide feed, but stepping up was Muse. He'll intercept that. Carbonneau will knock it ahead. Now it's picked up by Van Vliet. He'll skate it out wide. He keeps the motor going. Apperson just got run over in the corner. There's been some big hits in this game. And good open ice, clean hits as well. Nothing, across the line. Just good physical hockey. And you love to see it. At least I did. Sonnen with a nice play. Here's Ritchie at center. Soft dump in, no icing. As the puck comes out the far side. Skahan gets it in deep, but the Canadians will take back over. On it. There's a nice job stick handling here tonight as he'll try to dash in. Runs out of real estate, however. There's a puck flipped out to center. Plant will move it along. Here's Baker. Moves it back to Plant in his skates. And get rubbed out in the corner boards. The youngsters down there banging on the glass. As Canada will skate the puck away here with Ellen. He'll go out wide. Trying to make the turn. Puck comes in front. And Plant away with it across his line. He's got a man streaking up the right wing. Bounces one in on Gorov, who had a little trouble with that one. And behind the goal. An aggressive defense there from Doyle. Another collision in the neutral zone. McQueen involved in that one with Hudson. There's Higgins. Trying to set up his man Pardue, looking for his second of the game. And there's Canada coming in. Open feed, it's Hudnett in front. Here's a chance right there, and Parsons fights it off. Oh, McQueen. All he had to do was pitchfork that thing home and just couldn't get it past the American goaltender. Look at the numbers for Parsons coming into this game as you'll watch his work once again here. Hodnett finds McQueen in front. And there's the stop. Has only allowed 3 goals, 4 now here for Parsons. 1 goal on 14 shots. Well, with a 1.5 goals against and a save percentage of .938 coming into this game. And the numbers will only go up if this performance continues. Impressive stuff from Jack Parsons. And a chance here for Canada, but no one's skipping away from Lidstrom. Good turn in the corner there to get away from pressure. There's Whipple, center it. Oh man, on the back door was Iserman, and he couldn't direct it home. Beautiful setup from Whipple. There's a chance on the doorstep once again. Lidstrom. Looked like Bayou was ready to make a line change and had to changes course as the puck came his way. Alec goes back with it. Morelli. Now McQueen with a nice move at center. Gains the blue line. And then the gap was closed and the puck was taken away. Iserman will dash up and in. Beats the icing call out. And Saggy battles for a loose puck. Alec gets it to the line but can't get it out. Now Canada a chance to clear, but they fan on that attempt. Here's a 2-on-1 down low. Snapper. A rebound chance. Van Saggy whiffed on it. And Carbonell will come back in. He had a man going to the goal, and McQueen. Hard collision there, and both bodies go down. And here come the Americans pouring up ice again. McMorrow. Puck turned over. Doyle. McQueen up the wall and out it comes. 8 minutes gone here in the third. USA right back in. Humphreys on the release. That one deflecting wide. Van Vliet couldn't do much with that. That one poke checked away, however. And USA will maintain possession for the moment. Van Vliet tried to center. Here's Ritchie. Up it comes with Zonnet. Can't get around his man. Beautiful move in behind the goal and the stretch feed to center. And Van Vliet will just tip it in. With one more shot on target, USA will hit the 40 mark. Will this be it here? No. As that one goes wide from Stiga. As McQueen couldn't bring it along. Just missing a hit there was Ritchie. McQueen. Canada trying to find a goal here in the third. Persons fights off another stop there. Centering feed in the slot. Drag it back, shoot it on, and tap it in. Ritchie. Good pressure there from Team Canada. And Ryder Ritchie makes it 7-2. Second goal of the game for Canada, second of the tournament for Ritchie. Going to the front of the goal, good things happen. Henry Muse will pick up the assist. And the goal from Ryder Ritchie. Canada back within 5 with a half a period to go. USA trying to respond. We got another shot coming towards the goal, and that one skipped wide. Here's Ziemer. We'll make the turn out of the corner. And a chance for Canada to get out. McQueen playing a lot here in the third period. That one poked away at the line. Following up across center. Nice move there. From Veilleux, but shot goes off an American defender's stick and out of play, which brings us to our TV timeout here in the third period. A good 50-50 pot tonight. Forgot to get my tickets. Speaking of tickets, secure your tickets for the medal matchups at the 2022 World Under-17 Hockey Challenge. The Langley Event Center will host both games on Saturday, with the bronze medal game set for noon Pacific and the gold medal game coming up at 5. Don't miss out on the action. Get your tickets now at langleyeventcenter.com/U17 tickets. You don't want to do that. Now you can watch on TSN, but there's nothing like watching live hockey in person. These are the best 17-year-olds the world has to offer. And you want to be here. Get your tickets, LangleyEventCenter.com/U17 tickets. You may be wondering about the American jerseys. They are sharp looking, I must say. But the lowest number on the roster here for Team USA, I want to say is 33, and it kind of goes up from there. So kind of wondering what was going on there, and you have to believe the U18 team has numbers 1 to 33. It's just all kind of part of the development, the synergy. And I actually like the idea. Higher you get, lower the number gets. Not that you can go much higher than, well, Zemer's wearing 60. I suppose you can make room for one more team in there. Better not be wearing 99, anybody. I'm just saying that. Leave it alone. Puck comes to the line. And it'll get up. 9:09 to go. And USA in control here, leading by 5. As they look to improve their record to a perfect 6-0 through preliminary action. And looking good to do that here tonight. Out shooting Canada 39-17 now. And it's really been the Stars and Stripes from the get-go. Jumped out to a quick lead and have not looked back. Open is Mullen. He ripped that one high. Well, point at the point. Just played it back in. The Canadian player was open way up ice in Marquez, but puck took too long to get to him. Iserman with a nice feed through the middle. It's picked up there by Van Sagi. Quickly rolled away from him, and Canada back into the zone. They've got numbers here. Drop it off Doyle. He'll wrist it towards the goal. Rebound bouncing around in front of Parsons. As Carbonneau will pick it up into the slot. There's the shot and a glove hand save. Now, I'll tell you what, if you're going to be shooting on Jack Parsons, I don't think the glove is where you want to go on him. That thing has been sharp tonight. Front race for a loose puck. McMorrow head down. And he'll come out with a great hustle there from McMorrow. Makes the play to the line. There's a battle in front now. As it goes all the way around the corner boards. That's Saggy first to it. Making the turn there is Humphreys. Chance in the slot right on. And they score. I thought Legorov had it, but it slipped through the wickets. And Van Sagi adds to the total. There's Kennedy involved with some extracurriculars after the goal. As Van Sagi gets another, his 4th of the tourney. As McMorrow will take a seat as you watch the replay of the goal, and then the just left wide open in the slot. And just trickled through the 5-hole. I believe it'll be 4-on-4 hockey here for the next couple of minutes. As game over here for Kennedy. And is being shown down to the dressing room. I think McMorrow might be as well. I think both of them are a little confused on why their night is over. We'll wait for the official penalty announcements. Hot water from McMorrow and Kennedy. Just 7:13 left to go in this one. And scoreline not in doubt. And your night a little early. False start on the faceoff. The Americans win the draw. Hudson. I don't think Van Vliet touched it, but they don't call icing. Alec will pick it up. Let's get the penalty calls here. No, they'll announce the goal first. Alec holds the line. He shot it off as Zonnet. Stiga's got it. There's Van Vliet. A little bit of rim. Put it off the stick, Alec, and out. Get the penalty calls now here to Kennedy and McMorrow, who were ushered off the ice. Chance in front on a scramble. Both getting 2 for a rough and a 10-minute misconduct to both McMorrow and Kennedy. So both will be available moving forward. Nothing more than just a misconduct. We'll see if things get a little squirrely here in the final 6 minutes, with the scoreline heavily in favor of USA. Everybody taking an opportunity to finish their check. And now we'll get an unsportsmanlike conduct here to Team USA. As Noah Lapointe just flipped the stick of McQueen high into the air. And that'll get you 2 minutes. Six to play. They call it interference. I'm not sure that was the right call, but it's 2 minutes nonetheless. Quick move at the line. Here's McQueen open. The shot a little left to be desired as it sailed about 6 feet high and wide. As Canada trying to get set up on the power play here, looking for goal number 3. Problem is, they need 8 at least. Muse. McQueen shoots it through the legs of a bunch of bodies, but able to get in front of that one was Parsons. As it comes to the line and out. Purdue battles Muse, who lost a mitt in the process. There's line changes in the works. Hodnett with a quick dash. He's got some speed coming in. Put it in the slot. That shot goes wide. Off the stick of Italian. Back to the line. Here's Muse. Richter. And that one hit a skate in front. As it comes back out into the neutral zone here with 25 seconds to go in the power play. Hodnett. At center. Shopping for an open teammate and goes back to Ellick. Ritchie winding it up here. He's got Canada's second goal. He lost the handle, and maybe a number is coming in. Here comes Team USA. Baker. And he's stopped there by Ergora. Just as the penalty time expires. And an icing call here on Team Canada. All right, one more time for you. The final day of round robin competition comes up tomorrow. 3 games on the docket. 2 here in Langley. The first one is at 2 p.m. Pacific time, Czechia against Team Canada Black. Then at 7 o'clock from Sun God Arena in Delta, it's Canada Red against Team Sweden. And from here in Langley at 7 o'clock, Finland up against Canada White. And I believe all 3 games will have some sort of meaning to them. Some will mean more than others. In particular, Finland and Canada White. Chance. Save there for Agorov, and maybe his best of the game. A Starfish pad stop there. As he keeps it 8-2 USA. Iserman looking for a lead feed, didn't get it. Puck hacked back in. There's McQueen mixed up with Whipple. They'll separate. Humphreys. There's a little cross check in the back and then gets dropped there by Ellick. Epperson down low, pass through the skates. As the puck goes to the far corner. Hard pass out for Carbonell. They'll take it at center and try to lift it in on the backhand. It's kicked in here by Van Voltsen. A quick release there from Lidstrom, stopped by Parsons. Has not seen a lot of action, has Jack Parsons, just 21 shots. And he stumped 19 of them. Watch this stop here. In the back door. It's a beauty from Agorov right there. Stalemate off the draw. It's plucked out of there by Mullet. Off the boards and out. Puck bouncing around at center. Out backwards here from Stiga. They'll turn it up ice. Stiga out wide now. Takes one on the hands there from Gill. And there's Hodnett. He can really skate, but forgot to bring the puck with him. Now he's got to tag up on side and didn't do it in time. And we'll get a whistle here with 1:48 to go in the contest. Face off just outside the USA line, and Epperson trying to pounce on a loose puck. Zonin will gain the line. Need to feed in front. As Marquez was streaking to the goal. Now up this near side, pass through the middle. Van Vliet puts it on the tape of Stiga. Drives it in. And Agorov down in the butterfly makes the save. His 32nd of the game. Crafty little move there. USA win the faceoff here. Plante. Dangle in front. Had it poked off his stick. As Canada will try and get it out. Good outlet feed here. Chip and chase. Marquez. He'll catch up to his own puck. And spins and plays the puck in deep as we're into the final minute now. USA will go 6-0 through the round robin. They'll have tomorrow off. And they'll be in the gold medal game Saturday at 5 o'clock Pacific here from the Langley Event Center. Who will be their opponent? We will find out tomorrow. Ritchie on a centering feed. McQueen will pick it up far corner. They'll give it to Ritchie. Pass into the slot. Comes all the way back to Alec. He'll wrist one towards the goal, and it's steered out of play by Parsons. Canada red, Sweden, Finland, all still with a shot to make it into the gold medal, I believe. Canada red and Sweden will need a little help from Canada white. We'll have to win that head-to-head matchup, one of those two teams, and have Canada white beat Finland. But for Finland, they just have to win the game tomorrow night, and they are it. Here comes a late penalty. It may have actually be Finland may need to win in regulation to get the full 3 points, depending on what happens in Canada red, Sweden. So, still some things to be determined. As Van Volsen will take a late penalty here with 11 seconds to go. We will get you the players of the game and what will be the Star Spangled Banner after this one. Cross-checking the call on Van Volsen. One more shot from the Stars and Stripes. As the final buzzer goes, and a late shot here from USA that was very uncalled for. Cheeky. As your final shots on target end up 44-22 in favor of Team USA. As your final score, 8 for the Americans, 2 for the Canadians. Teams will line up for players of the game.
And the Best Player Award for each team is proudly presented by the World U17 Hockey Challenge Host Organizing Committee. Each winner is awarded a beautiful glass trophy. For tonight's Player of the Game presentations, please welcome to the ice Zach Pasachuk, Global Medalist Team Canada 2022 World Juniors, and current captain of the Vancouver Giants.
Captain of the Vancouver Giants will present the awards. Former World Junior Team Canada player as well. Caden Lindstrom for Team Canada.
Representing Team USA, number 57, numero 7 set, Caden Van Saget.
And Van Saget is your player of the game for Team USA. Now the American national anthem.
And our fans will now ask you to please rise if you're able, please remove your hats, and stand for the playing of the national anthem of the United States of America. Nous parlons de la situation de la château et la piscine, et le propagation de l'hymne national des États-Unis. The host organization would like to thank all of you for your support. Thank you for joining us tonight, and thank you to tonight's participating teams.
Two teams will shake hands after this one, as that'll be the final time they will meet in this tournament. As once again, USA outshoot Team Canada White 44-22, and your final score in this one here tonight, 8-2 Stars and Stripes over Canada. USA 6-0. They have tomorrow off. Canada White will play Finland tomorrow night at 7 o'clock here from the Langley Event Center. You can catch all the action of the U17 World Hockey Challenge on hockeycanada.ca and at Hockey Canada's YouTube channel. That'll do it here for us tonight. However, one more day of round-robin competition comes up tomorrow. We'll talk to you then. For our entire production crew here at the Langley Event Center, I have been Jake Elliott. And in the meantime and in between time, keep your stick on the ice.